Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to discuss about P6 with calculus. So briefly discussion lang to about sa calculus with physics. Meron siyang derivatives integration, right? Yung so we have derivatives and integrations. So sa derivatives, first is it is the instantaneous rate of change. So ito daw yung mabilis na pagbabago sa isang particular na graph. Pag ginamit mo yung derivative, malalaman mo yung kung gaano kabilis yung change ng isang graph sa isang specific point. So, I don't know if correct yung spell ko instantaneous. I think it's wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So, here. So, example dito sa point na to, we're gonna use derivatives and then malalaman natin yung instantaneous rate of change niya. So, pag practice problems na tayo with calculus sa physics, I think we will have that. So, next is the slope of a tangent line. So, slope of a tangent line is pretty easy to understand. Kapag kumuha tayo ng derivative sa isang graph, malalaman natin yung slope niya. Kasi tangent line, yun yung derivative. Yung tangent line touches a graph, a point at one point. Kapag yung slope is positive, that means yung graph is increasing. Kapag naman ang slope is negative, that means the graph is decreasing. Yun yung basic niya. So, derivatives is also mahal tulad ba sa division. So, mag-example tayo dito. Let's say we have a change in velocity and change in time. So, that's it. Derivatives are also division. Now let's move on to integration. So integration defines as the area under the curve. So area under the curve, let's say we have a x and y and an x and y. The graph dito, ito yung calculate natin, yung sa between k and h, yung area niya doon. So ganito siya isulat sa integration of some function of f of x. Okay, so it is also defined as a multiplication sa physics, okay? So velocity time graph, velocity times time is equals to distance. So if gagraph natin to, yung velocity time graph, yung velocity is nandyan and time is nandyan. We can calculate the area under this curve. Here. So, ano bang makukuha natin pag kinalculate natin yung area niyan? Maybe the average velocity under that specific shaded region or specific area. It's change in velocity. Now, let's move on to some formulas in physics and calculus. Intersecting nila. So, I think lahat naman siguro may physics, no? Mission of physics is calculus. I think sa quantum physics, maraming ganito. So, I'm excited to learn quantum physics if magpupunta na ako ng masters or titake ako ng PhD sa physics. That will be fine. So, ang work times force times displacement equals to force times displacement. Malalaman natin yung work dyan. Is can be defined also by the integral of x over 2 tapos x and sub 1 ng isang function f of x dx. So the change in velocity is equal to the change in the position and then change in time. We can also write this kapag meron tayong function. Pag kinuha natin yung derivative ng, let's say, derivative with respect to time ng position function. So, makukuha natin yung velocity function niya, which is good. And number 3, we have change velocity is equals to acceleration times time. So, also, kapag sa calculus with physics, pag kinuha natin yung integral ng acceleration function, makukuha natin yung average velocity. Okay, sa fourth naman, we have acceleration equals to change in velocity and divided by the change in time. So, kapag kinuha natin yung derivative ng, what I would say, derivative with respect to time ng velocity time graph, ang makukuha natin is acceleration function. Time graph, pag kinuha natin yung derivative ng velocity function, makukuha natin yung acceleration function. And that's it.